to my channel. It is me, Cuban Beauty. If you're new, please consider hitting like and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Today we're going to be doing a full face of a blue and purple eyeshadow. The blue eyeshadow will be coming from the RAINFOREST Face Candy palette from Hush, and I'm going to be using this blue right here called RAINFALL. Then we will be adding some purple to it from the Take Me Back to Brazil Rio edition. I'm going to add a purple, and I'm not sure which purple yet. Probably this one down here. I'm not certain. We will see as we go. But I'm going to be doing a full face tutorial for y'all today. So let's get started. Hope y'all are having a great day wherever you're at, or a great evening. Alright guys, I always start off with a clean face. We're going to start off with my Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisture Sensitive Skin Moisturizer. So I'll put that on first. I always put on moisturizer first. I think it's a very good base to put on your face always. I use sensitive because I have very sensitive skin, so I'm going to be putting my moisturizer on to make sure my face is nice and moisturized prior to applying my concealer, my foundation, and my what have you. So there goes the moisturizer. Let me turn on my light, guys. Hold on. Okay. Alright, guys. There we go. My foundation is on. Now, next we're going to go... I'm sorry, my moisturizer. Next we're going to be going in with my Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation Brightening Complex Foundation in the shade MN3. My lid likes to fall off. I'm going to be applying my foundation. I like that it has a little wand to it because a wand is really helpful to apply it. And then I'll buff it in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender in just a moment. First I want to get it all over my face so that I can wear it. So that I can blend it in properly. So let's see, guys. Okay. That's done. So put that down. I'm going to take out my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, which is right here. Keep it in its little case. And we're going to blend it. We're going to buff it in. Or blend it in, rather. So just pat it in. You don't have to be harsh or rough. Just dab it in softly. Don't. The object is not to rub it into your skin. You want it to sit on top of your skin. It's not cream lotion that you're putting into your skin that you want your skin to absorb. You just want to put it on. Okay, now as you can see, it's on. It's got a little bit of a healthy glow to it, which I like. It is a matte foundation because I personally do not like dewy foundations. That's just a personal thing. And there you go. My foundation is in, as you can see. Next, we're going to go in with concealer. I'm going to be using my ROC Touch Up To Go Concealer Foundation Pen in the shade CF8. Again, it is a ROC concealer, but I like it. Now, I'm not going to do the whole triangle under my face because I don't need it. I'm just going to put the foundation where I need it. That's it. Just to hide a couple of things here and there, but I'm not going to do the whole triangle because I don't need it. I do put it up close to my eyes, my inner corners, because you tend to get dark in there and you kind of want to lighten that up. Because most people, that is where our dark spots are at, is in our corners of our eyes. I'm going to put it on my Cupid's bow. And on my chin, of course, because I always do that. That's about all the concealer I'm going to do, because I don't think I need much more. Again, I'm going to go in my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm going to blend that in. I'm not ignoring y'all, guys. I'm looking in my mirror. Okay, so that's done. Now, while I'm here, I need to prime my eyelids. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids now and get that out of the way while I'm thinking about it. And I'm going to go in with my, well, here it is. my Maybelline New York Master Prime Long Lasting Shadow Base. This primes my eyelids for my eyeshadow. I just put it up to the crease. I don't cover my entire eyelid with it because I don't see the point. I don't cover my entire eyelid with makeup. So we're just going to do just up to the crease, just the eyeball there. I'm not going to prime my entire eyeball. As I said, it's not necessary. Now, I'm going to go in with another beauty blender that I use, another Real Techniques, just to kind of dab that in and make sure it stays in nice and neat. I don't like to use the one I use on my face, on my eyes. I like to use the one for my face, and the one for my eyes, for my eyes. So all that's done. Now we're going to apply powder to make sure that everything stays put. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I'm going to close that. Put that away. I'm going to go in with my PIERRE Banana Setting Powder. I got that one from BoxyCharm, if I'm not mistaken. And I got a nice big fluffy brush that I put it on with. It's an Aesthetica brush. A P12 Aesthetica. And I just basically go on and just lock in all that foundation and concealer, make sure it all stays on. And yes, I do put a little bit of powder on my eyelids, just to make sure they stay matted down too. There we go. Make sure they stay nice and primed and ready for eyeshadow. So, okay. Don't need a lot of powder, just enough to lock in your foundation and your concealer. When that is done, I will close it and start off with. Next, we're going to bronze. No, I'm sorry, contour is what I meant to say. So I'm going to go into my Pure Sculptor palette I got from BoxyCharm a couple months back. And we're going to go in with this color right here called Trailblazer. I think. I don't know. Yeah, we'll try Trailblazer to contour with. I don't want to go too dark. No, that's too light. Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to go with Inventor right here to bronze. Not bronze. Contour. So I'm going to put a little bit right there. That's a little heavily dark for me. But I can lighten it. That's not a problem. I don't like this contour at all. I have a little bit left on my brush, so I'm just going to go in here and put it into my hairline now. My nose. Now, because I got a little heavy right here on the side, I'm going to cover it with powder. I'm going to get my one of my Artiste brushes out to do it. That way I have more control over it. Just kind of soften it up a little bit because it got a little too dark there. Sorry if y'all hear that, guys. That's my dog. One of my dogs. Get that side done too. Okay, that's better. That tend to bring it down quite a bit, but not enough. Not to my liking anyway, but that's okay. We can go back with a little bit of my foundation that's still on my contour, on my Real Techniques sponge there, and just kind of dab that out a little bit. There we go. That way it's not such a harsh contour. I don't like a harsh contour. Okay, next we're going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. We're going to bronze. Now for this one I use a Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush. You can use any brush you want, but this is what I use for my bronzing. And I basically do the same thing, just kind of go along my hairline, side of my nose, chin, Cupid's bow, high cheek areas. Same on the other side, just kind of want to blend it all in together. There we go. And there we're bronzed. Bronzing's the easy part. Okay, now we're going to go with some blush. I'm going to go in with a little bit brighter blush today than normal. I'm going to be using my Bare Minerals Golden Gate is the color. It looks scarily dark, but it's not that dark when it goes on. So I have a, let me get my blush brush. Okay, I have an Ulta Beauty blush brush, just plain Ulta Beauty blush brush. I'm going to apply my blush right up here onto my cheekbones, but a little higher up. I don't like it in the front because, well, it's not really where your blush goes. Just to give you a kissed look. You don't want to overdo. Too much blushing, you're going to look really bad. Okay. Next, we're going to go in with the highlighter. I have the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Pearl. And when I say butter highlighter, guys, I'm not kidding. It smells like butter. It is amazing. I'm going to be using my Luxie. No, I'm lying. I'm going to use my Morphe 310 fan brush to put on my highlighter today. I love these fan brushes. They're so pretty. And they go on just right. And I'm going to just put that up here on up on my temples like. And then a little over to the sides. There we go. Cupid's bow. A little bit on the chin. Don't want to shine too much now. Too much highlighter can go a long way. A little bit on my nose. But I put it up high on my nose, guys, because it makes your nose look more up. If you put it right on the tip of your nose, it looks like your nose is like pointing down and you look like you have a beak. So, just a little FYI there. Okay, so I've highlighted. Now we're going to go to the main project, which is our eyeshadow. Let's do this, guys. Again, we're going to be going in with the Rainforest Hard Candy eyeshadow palette with blue. I'm going to get a baby wipe out of here to wipe down my brush so I can get it nice and clean. Actually, it's brush cleaner, but it gets my brushes clean so I can use them in between makeup. So let's see. This is a Morphe 441 big fluffy brush that I love. Okay. With the eyelids already primed, now I can put the eyeshadow again. We're going to put this color right here called Rainfall into the crease as a transition shade and then a little bit higher. Not much higher, just a little bit. So let's go in there and put that in the crease there. You can barely brush that in. There we go. Slowly build it up, but not too much. I don't want it too dark, but I do want to build it up some. So we're going to build it up in there. There we go. I want it in that crease, but I also want it just a little bit higher, but below the brow bone, not above the brow bone in any way, shape, or form. Next one, we're going to go to the other side now. And we're going to do the same thing, build it up on that crease, but then a little higher. Just a little bit, but still staying underneath that brow bone at all times. Now, this is a very soft blue, as you can see. I don't want a harsh blue because I don't want to overdo. Hold on, guys. I got one eye bluer than the other. Can't do that. We gotta fix that for sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's our blue. I'm not big on blue. I don't normally wear blue. This is a new thing for me, so now I'm going to get another Morphe brush. I cannot tell you the number, because it didn't come with one. It was a kit, a Morphe kit that I purchased. Just a big fluffy brush like the other one. It's a Morphe, as I said. But I do not know which number it is because it didn't come with a number. I'm sorry. I think it's like the 441 though. If not, it might be the 441. Just in the gold edition instead of the other one. Okay. We're going to go into the Take Me Back to Brazil Rio Edition palette. This is where we're going to have a little bit of fun, adding some purple to this look. We're going to go in with this purple down here. We're going to pack that on the lid a little bit here. And it is a shimmer. While my blue was not a shimmer, the purple is a shimmer. So we're going to put the purple on underneath the blue here. Just pack that on that lid, see? Nice pretty color on that lid. And this lid. Alrighty. We got our purple on there. Okay, now, because I like blue and I think we need just a little bitty bit more blue, we're going to add a little bit of this blue right here, this lighter blue in the second shade right here, if you can see it. I'm just going to put that over the blue that I have on top just to give it a little bit of shimmer. And I'm using a Step 2 for the shadow vintage brush that I received from BoxyCharm over the summer, I believe is when I got it. It was either over the summer or Christmas time, I don't remember. For those of you that get BoxyCharm, y'all can tell me because I don't remember. Okay, now, we're going to go back with that purple again because the blue kind of overtook the purple there a little bit much. Okay, there we go. Now, hold on guys. I want to make sure this all looks good. Okay. I'm going to go in with a packing brush from Wet n Wild. I'm going to go into this color down here, this white, if y'all can see it. And I'm going to pop that in the middle of the lid just to add a little bit of pop in there. Just a little bit, not a lot. Don't want too much in there. Okay. Now, I don't want to muddy anything, but I do need to add some more color. So I'm going to go back into this purple again. I'm going to add it into the inner corner here. Kind of brighten it up in that inner corner a little bit with that purple. So you see how that works. Put it in there. Then on the outer corner, we're going to put some color in that outer corner. We're going with the blue. We're going to go with the lighter blue and pop that in that outer corner. That outer third, just to give it a little bit of color. And I'm using like a turquoise in the outer corner, just to give that blue some. Hold on guys, I'm gonna get some more of this white in here because it's like really not showing up and I don't like that. I want it to show up. Should just use my finger to do that. You can actually use your finger to do that. Sometimes it works better. There we go. Now, I do need a little bit of color for my brow bone. Well, not color, no, but I want something on my brow bone. So I'm going to get another little fluffy brush. It's a Luxie, just a double-sided Luxie 249. I'm going to go back into that iridescent white, and I'm just going to pack that on the corner of my brow bone, just to kind of make my brow bone pop a little bit. See, there you go. And I'll pop some in the inner corner, just to highlight that inner corner a little bit. Excuse me. Alright guys. I'm going to go back with another Morphe brush. This is an M441, the other 441 I own. It's a clean one. We're just going to kind of blend all that together. We don't want to muddy it up, but we do want to blend it together so it looks more like a cohesive look. And that way you get more of a cohesive look, not just a layer of blue and a layer of purple and nothing underneath. So there's that. Now we're going to smoke out that under eye, guys. Just a little bit, not a lot. Not a whole lot, because I don't like to really smoke out my under eye too much. I gotta find a brush, folks. Sorry, bear with me for a moment. Okay. Let the brush roll in. This little brush will work. This is a Morphe brush. Again, I don't know the number. We're going to go in with that blue again, that Rainfall from the Hard Candy, and we're going to put it about halfway down. Halfway under the eye. Not all the way, just halfway. It's not quite showing up on me. I don't know why. There we go. Just halfway, and I'll show you why in a second. Okay, now we're going to go back into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And we're going to go in with this purple down here that I've been using, and we're going to do the other side of the eye. That way they go together. And there, you have your set eye. Now, because I still want to pop a shimmer on my eyelid, I'm going to be taking out another color that I have. Give me a second to find it. And we'll be adding that other color. Here it is. Okay, it's the Ulta Beauty Glitter Top Coat 6-piece eyeshadow palette. I got it in a kit. And I'm going to be putting this one right here called Chill on. And I'm just going to pop that right in the center of my eye with a finger, not... I just kind of want it on my lid just to kind of make those colors pop a little bit. So I'm going to put it down on the bottom of my lid just to make my lids a little shiny, sparklier, shimmery. I'm sorry, that's the word I was looking for, shimmery. Sparkly. Then I'm going in with Freeze, and I'm going to put that over the top just to kind of give it a little shimmer. Not a lot. Again, I'm using my fingers for this so I don't overdo. So there you go. Now, we're going to be applying our eyeliner. Scary part, I know. Okay, we're going to be applying the Butter London Stroke of Wow. This is very scary looking, but it's not scary at all. It's a little roller, as you see. It's like a little bitty plastic roller. If you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like a little rolling wheel. Go right along your eye, right along the lash line on the top eyelash, the top eyebrow, on the lid, and just slowly go across with that little roller. But be very careful that you do it very, very carefully. You don't want to hurt yourself with this thing. It can be easily done. And I just do this on my top lid. I don't do it on my bottom. My bottom lid, I'll use an actual eyeliner pencil because I don't in any way, shape, or form want to hurt myself. And this, oops, thing scares me. But I like it because it gives you a very thin line, which I love. I don't do a winged eyeliner because I'm not very good at it, but I can actually do it with this somewhat. So there's that. Hang on, guys. I'm going to do my bottom lid now with my black eyeliner on the bottom lid and mascara and a lipstick, and then we're going to be done. And we'll have a completed look. Give me 1 second, loves. Well, I have an eyeliner. I don't know where it's at. Here's one. It's an LA Colors eyeliner, but I like the LA Colors eyeliners. They're only $1 at the Dollar Tree, but they're such a soft pencil, and they're so awesome. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. I'm butterfingered today, forgive me. Okay. Now, as you could tell, my eyeshadow did not have a lot of fallout because the BH Cosmetics doesn't usually have a lot of fallout. And neither does the face candy. Hard candy, I'm sorry. Bad Habit face candy, I can't even think, from Hush. Doesn't have a lot, but I'm still going to dab underneath just in case anything is left around. But it's not, so we're good. I'm going to clean the edges up a little bit here to where it's cleaned up. There we go. And we'll put on a lipstick of some sort. They'll just look. Hang on, guys. And then we'll set my makeup, we'll spray it, and we'll be set. So, Give me a moment to figure out what I'm going to do here. Should have had this pre-planned. Mascara would be good, wouldn't it? Don't want to use that one right now. Where's the mascara I like? I can't find my mascara. Oh. We're going to go with the Bella Pierre Volumizing Mascara, I guess. I have another one I like, but I can't find it in my mascara kit. It's great. So, put the mascara on. I don't wear falsies, guys. Sorry. I have long enough lashes to where I can usually do just my eyeshadow. I don't need lashes. I have lashes, I just don't need them. I don't like to wear them anyway, to be perfectly honest with you. And then I'm going to grab my eyeshadow curler and curl my eyelashes. Okay, now, last but not least is a fabulous lipstick. I wear lip liner. I know this is kind of a dying thing. I say dying because not a lot of people wear lip liner anymore, but I do. But I am going to go with a nude lip today because I don't feel like I need anything very bright. I am going to fill in my brows a little bit, so let me work with them right now right quick. I don't like to fill in my brows because I just bleached them yesterday. I'm at least fill them in and brush them in so they look decent. They don't look funny. So bear with me for a minute while I do these. I need to have my brows waxed, so if they look funny, that's why. They've not been waxed lately. They need to be, seriously and badly. And I'm well aware of that, so if you bring it to my attention, I'm just going to look at you and say, yeah, I know. You preaching to the choir. I know. But I do kind of want to brush them up and make them look a little decent. There we go. And I don't recommend bleaching your eyebrows unless you know what you were doing, which technically I didn't, but I learned. So I'm going to go in with the Nude Lust by Maybelline. Beautiful color. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The look is complete. And that is how I did my purple and blue eye. It is not professional looking by any way, shape, or form, and I'm sorry. But that is my finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And again, be sure you hit like and subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. And ring that bell and join the Cuban Beauty family. Love y'all. Be careful. Behave. And I put up videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Love y'all. Besos.